The whenua of Aotearoa is vast and filled with wonder. And native species that have been extinct or forced to adapt due to introduced pests. None more fascinating than the city slicker. Forced from their natural habitat into urban settings, these creatures are now largely reliant on others to sustain and nourish them.
These guys, that's what we're supposed to look like. Cue the Top Gun music.
Join us on our journey to introduce these fascinating creatures back into the wild, in an attempt to reunite them with what once was and what could be.
I'm on this journey to come back home, come back to the Tūhoi side of my whakapapa. And I couldn't think of 3 more different but awesome mates to share this with.
Home sweet home, Kakahi.
I'm excited because I'm a city boy, so to get out and about and see what they got planned for us, very excited. I'm a little bit nervous about what I'm in for, only because I asked for a plan and I got nothing. I got literally nothing.
Wild tracks.
Getting to be here with Te Kohe and Beulah and Jordan feels very special because it's like, it's our own time together that's just going to be ours forever. We're in an element of space that we're unfamiliar and not very confident, and for us fellas, we're usually used to being confident.
Bro, your truck's flasher than that thing we flew in.
Ooh. So we're in Whakatane, brother. What's the Māori name for it?
Whakatane.
It's pretty mean. I thought Whakatane was north of Auckland, so I was wrong. I asked TK, I was like, is Whakatane not north? And he goes, no. I was like, oh, okay. I learn something new every day.
3 days, lads.
All right.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. So who are we going to go see, G?
So we're going to go and visit the hunter-gatherer that's in my whānau on my mum's side. So it's my Uncle Harold. He's the uncle that everybody goes to. So when I grew up, if I ever got in trouble or if I was being naughty or anything like that, my mum would send me to him.
All the time then?
All the time.
Coming back to my roots here is kind of twofold. I lived quite a gypsy upbringing. We never kind of settled in one place long enough for me to actually figure out who am I connected to here. And also coming back here is for me to fulfill something that's I can see on my mum's face. It's been on her face for years, like, when are you gonna come home? When are you gonna get to know everybody on this side? So this is part of that journey for me.
Yeah. What's it like to be here with me, brothers?
Yeah, me.
Share this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Pablo Escobar.
Oh, Pablo Escobar.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, crazy unit.
Honest. I used to look that good in a black singlet.
Me and my mates.
This is Xavier.
Get on.
Uncle Harold.
Uncle.
Jordan.
First impressions meeting Uncle Harold, almost broke my hand shaking his hand. There's nothing you can do with an uncle with a firm grip to it. Like, you're not supposed to meet that aggression and intensity. Yeah, you just know it's happening and you just, you know,
But Te Kohe and his uncle are like twins. His uncle is just like a big, girthier, bulkier version of TK. Their mannerisms, like when they talk and they're like, yeah, talk like this.
I was really nervous introducing the boys to Uncle Harold because I didn't know how he was going to react. I could tell he was really nervous as well because Uncle's never been a part of anything like this before. So literally, we may be, some of us dressed like we know what we're doing, but we've actually come to experience what it means to be a hunter-gatherer. You know, for me, you've always been that in our whānau. So thanks for having us, Uncle. So what are we going to do?
What did you want to do?
Oh, I hate that.
That's the thing.
Well, I'm keen to go out on the boat. Keen to just getting amongst it, really. Enjoying it, seeing how you do it. All those secret spots that we're not supposed to tell anyone about.
Told us we're probably going to go for a dive. Keen. I'm keen for anything on this trip, and I think the boys are keen, you know. We're all a little bit competitive and we're a little bit alpha-ish. I've never gone diving for any like kina or pawa or anything, so I'm keen for that.
And when you're ready to move, there we go. Whatever you want to do, let's do it.
Oh, yeah. Right. What's your philosophy on gathering kai, Uncle?
Oh, it's just when the whānau are hungry, we just go and get it.
Yeah.
You can't go hungry around here. It's impossible.
Oh, there's hope for us, boys. There's hope for us.
Like they say, when the tide is out, the table's set.
Oh, yeah. Write that down, Beulah. Write that down.
I'm stealing their line.
I know nothing about diving or fishing, so I suppose I am worried about looking bad. But at the same time, I'm like, whatever.
If we head out on the boat, what's the process? What's the plan? What we got to do?
We just go down, gear up. The owners of the boats got all the gear for you to put on.
Do you want the real answer about diving? I'm actually not that keen because I think I have a bit of, I hate saying anxiety, it's a bit of a buzzword at the moment, but I have a bit of a fear of the sea, especially like diving, because I haven't done it.
So there's a few things we can do in between connecting this guy back to where his roots.
Yeah.
There are a few people I've talked to that actually want to help. There's stuff I didn't even know. I spoke to one of his uncles at the market yesterday, so we'll go from here to there.
Yeah.
Get him out the way.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to meeting these members of our whānau, putting some kōrero to the questions and the connections.
Yeah.
Me?
It's us, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have a good time. I'm just worried about what we're going to have to do. Yeah, a little bit nervous, I suppose. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. So I didn't know this was going to happen, but Uncle Harold goes, there's a fellow who wants to meet you. He's your uncle. You might know him. And I'm like, that's not giving me much. Since when has that fella been my uncle? I'm still trying to figure out where's the connection.
Kia ora tātou au mā. Kuhu mai, ko tātou tēnei. O katono o tātou uri o nā uri o manga pōhasi o te uru wera. Tino whānui Ngāti Rono. Tātou katono e Ngāti Rono e tai wāhi roto whakatoro. Me tawarau. Te māhuruhure Ngāti Rono. Tūturu anō te māhuruhure. He kei homai nā kawai tano te purewa. Tērā tātou nā tipu nā tāna tarongo nui tērā ai tōna wā. Kai pupuri te Māori, te mana, o Tūhake. Te ke noho tūturu tonu tātou ki roto i tērā ao.
Sitting there and listening to the kōrero between Tame and TK, actually hearing from the horse's mouth the whakapapa and how TK is connected to Tame and to Tūhoi, and you could just feel the wairoa.
Bueno, tātou kata rua toki tūna pui i me ki te waimana, ki rua tāhuna, i nā kokona katoa o te uruwera. kai kiore, kai tangata pea. Wera anu, wera āhuatana. E pai tēnā āhuatana, koe nā tonu o huna whakaaro i te āhuatana, ki te hea hane tēnei āhuatana o tō tātou tūhoetanga. Hea hate rā i whakatūhono i a nai tātou. No ko te mea nui i a tātou roto i tēnei a uri. Te ni no nai tātou ko wehe atu. I dunei nā whakaneke o te whakapā hea tana i a tātou. Te mahi nui tērā ke noho tonu tātou, ke mautonu ki tō tātou tō tātou whakapapa.
I didn't even need to understand what was going on to know what was going on. It was one of those moments, and I could see things were clicking off in TK's head there, like he was just discovering. We said the show is kind of like each of us going on our own journeys, and to see that world through Te Kohe's eyes was pretty mean.
Koera te mea nui mō te nui no tātou kai waho e nohoana. Koe ne pia te hea te huarahi tērā hei ke noho tūhono tūn tātou ki a tātou.
Nui tai ore ne ngā kōrero. Ko hi nā tore katoa Māori a koe.
We wānanga for a bit. I ask him how we are all connected, me, him, Uncle Harold. And he just starts boom, 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 boom. And it really helped to kick everything off for me. Because as much as coming here to do the hunting side of things, for me, it was more important to really begin those connections. The boat to take us out kind of fell through, and so we had to pivot pretty quickly. Plan B was to take us out on a charter fishing boat. I'm not exactly jumping over the moon about that. I prefer diving to fishing, but, you know, the gods weren't on our side.
But you look like you're a mean fisherman, so I have an expectation of many fish from you.
Yeah, when I found out we were going fishing, super stoked. It's actually something that I really love to do. I'm not actually that great at it. I don't get to go much, so I'm stoked.
No, I mean, going out fishing, I'm keen. Like, you know, I love the water and always want to get out for a fish. So I'm actually looking forward to it.
The boat here gets a bit seasick, but we're gonna be fine today.
Not today, baby. Not today. So a bit confused, because I didn't know brown people got seasick. I was like, really?
Definitely don't want to spew in front of them because I know it's like, fool, you're gonna get mocked for that for the rest of your life. I reckon I'm not gonna vomit and I'm gonna catch a good 9 fish.
Confidence of
I don't know what the limit is.
To be honest, all I cared about was seeing that man spew over the side. That's all I wanted to see, just even if it was like a little bit.
A bit of a confession, brothers, I haven't actually been fishing before.
On a boat or just ever?
It's not really ever. Yeah.
I've never been fishing because no one ever took me. Really, that's it.
I've been on a few fishing charters. I'm not a big fan. Like, I don't like all the waiting around and love the boat, but this ride is taking a long time just to get to where we need to get to.
Oh! We got fish!
That's enough for today. Turn around.
Haven't been fishing before.
One part I felt like happy and excited because I had a fish, but at the same time I like saw the hook in its mouth, and then I looked at Uncle and he's like, nah, too small, chuck it back in. And I'm like, oh, okay, sweet, but I'm trying to take the hook out and like, it looks like it's in pain, but I don't know if they feel pain. Yeah, I'm like started feeling bad.
Yeah. So once it's in, Uncle, I just no special karakia to speed the process.
Let's go, yeah. I want to catch 2 fish for every one they get, bro. Battle's on. Yeah, my little ex. He's a little one, but she'll think. Because he just asked if I wanted to pull his fish up, and I told him, I'm good, I'll catch my own fish. Because I think I had that type of mana to do so. Because he over here with all the gear. Are you right there, bro? Look at him, He tangled up again.
No. Just assessing the line. So everything between me and the boys always turns into a competition, always. And like, it's jokes, but it's not jokes. But it's the banter, I think, that keeps us nice and close. And I love that about us.
First keeper, lads. First keeper right here. Just letting you know.
She's a bit quiet down here. Have you pulled up anything yet? X? Any?
Any for you?
Yeah, just
Oh, yeah.
small one. Might swap ends.
You sir.
I was like, oh, maybe I'm getting the bad vibes from TK here, so I make a pivot to the winning side.
Hey, all three of us got this fish.
Hey, that counts as my fish.
Where we are?
That's my fish, cuz. So there's lightsabers.
If you don't mock someone, you're not really boys with me. I think that's how it is, eh?
Oh, another nice one, eh?
Because you took my spot, B.
Woo! Oh, we're on, baby.
Nice.
Now take our spot, Obi.
Keep trying, brothers.
Come bring your line over here, P.
Oh, you got one. Oh, nice, X.
I'm not good with measurements, but...
Got a good one, X.
So I start to pull something up and it feels really big.
I need someone else to come and give me a hand with this.
Get the net. I got the net. Oh, you got one. Oh, nice, X.
So I start to pull something up and it feels really big.
I need someone else to come and give me a hand with this.
Got a good one, X.
We think we've caught the big one. I'm just trying to help X fill up, bloody Maui.
Get the net. I got the net.
I think this is that one, George.
Let's go, X.
Get that bloody net, eh?
Get that net and put it back.
Is this not okay, whānau?
Nah, yeah, definitely keepable.
But
Not net worthy.
Not with
Hey, know your net worth.
I'm still on that one side. I must have pulled up like 3 fish. All of them, like, you couldn't even call them a fish, really.
Giant.
And then I got my only fish, and then I was done. I was over it.
We're about to wrap it up. Everyone was calling it in. TK was a little bit. X was out. The boss said we're done, and I said one more. I looked at Uncle Harold, and he goes, big bait, big fish.
Use the net.
Oh, yeah, where's the net?
Get it, Beulah.
Oh, B, you might have it. I think it's a good one.
Got the net worth.
Know your net worth.
When the tide is out, the table is set. Let's go.
Look at it. Worthy. Look at it. Wow. Unreal.
Snapshot, baby. All in all, I think I'll win Alpha of the Week. I didn't spew, caught the biggest fish, had the best laughs with my brothers, and now we're gonna have a mean feed and eat my big snapper.
Well, gentlemen,
Woo! Successful?
we got there. The Haututū hunters managed to pull off a successful fishing trip.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to be honest though. Beulah, #1 fisherman today,
Thank
mate.
you.
#1 fisherman.
Thank you, sir. I'll take that.
I feel like when I put my rod back as my last fish, that was an assist there, brother.
Yeah, and I thank you for that, Elliot.
You came to my spot.
Yeah.
We made it work.
Yeah.
In terms of the fish that we all caught today, my contribution, very happy. I might not have got the biggest fish, but I feel like I fed the most whānau. So like Uncle said, when the tide's out, the table's set, I put Kai on the table today. I kept catching bait.
We need to get our heads around the measurement on these fishes, because we were always super proud of everything we pulled back, but Uncle was always like,
Nah, yeah.
All right, we caught about 10 kingies today. We're all undersized. Come on now.
You know, at the end of the day, winners win. And whosoever here won on the day, so we good.
we all got snapper. That was all snapper, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple of
All
fat fish.
You're chef, cuz. What are you foreseeing?
Well, I'm thinking we maybe do a snapper brunchy. I'm thinking maybe some straight, easy fillets, snapper fillets, a couple of eggs, some lazy chips in there somewhere. Really easy, we don't have to muck around with it too much, but seasoned flour on the skin side to get nice and crispy, leave the flesh side. And then, yeah. I think
Shallow fry.
Yeah.
Brunch it is, eh?
Yeah, brunch it is, I think.
It is.
Brunch it is. Yeah, Uncle, I just wanted to thank you for having us, putting up with us city slickers, just, you know, laughing under your breath, not like openly at us. It's just been mean just to be here and share my connection with you, with my mates, and the whānau, having all the cousins and being here at your whare. Nō reira, ka waiho ngā kōrero I reira, engari he mihi nui kia tātou katoa, ana ka tuku ngā karakia, ana kua rite mātou mo te kaimi. Nei mai ngā nui e hora nei I whakatipo anuku, whakatipo ārangi. Tāwhia kia rehua kia tama I te ao mārama. E rongo whakairihia kia tīna. Tīna. Haumie. Hui.
Taiki. Because it's with you boys, and the thing is, it's not about us getting something.
I feel pretty privileged right now to have come down here this weekend and gone through this, and now going home, like, I don't know, I just feel like gifted, really.
It'll be super quiet around here.
Yeah. We'll be back.
I know where you live.
Learning where Whakatane actually is on the map and learning about the place and learning about my bro's family that he didn't really know. Those are special, and he set the bar pretty high for all of us.
Being in Whakatane the last 2 days, especially being with Te Kohe's whānau, meeting his uncle and his nephews, been awesome. Just the way they've looked after us, filled with so much aroha, and it's been awesome.
So these past few days I spent here, it's just been awesome. I'm just like, I couldn't think of a better way to connect my mates with my family, but also allow myself to be connected to my family as well. Yeah, ko ki te whatu manawa. I really feel like I'm full right now, full of the experiences, full of the connections, and just happy. I'm just stoked. I'm just actually stoked. I can't wait for Uncle to see this, actually. You know, this is, for me, another stepping stone towards making those connections with everyone back here I te kāinga. Yeah, and just making Mum happy. Yeah, myself happy too, because it's these places that I'll bring my kids back to. Drop them off and then go.
Excited to see you brothers again. Thank you.
Yes, boys.
What are we up to?
Just gonna go see my cousin Britain, and then we're gonna head over to Whānau's Island, Motiti.
How are we getting there?
Little plane, like little.
Wow. Flying can, is it?
Have you heard of Motiti before?
A little bit.
Heard of it, but I've never been.
Never been, yeah, I've never been too, so it's gonna be our first we're gonna share together, which is gonna be very, very special.
But that's where you're from?
Yeah, yeah. Just from my young age, I've always known Motiti is home. But being an urban South Auckland Māori boy, my nanny taught me, you know, you're Māori, you're te Patuai, and you just grow up knowing that, but never been before, so it's been a massive bucket list for me, and yeah, to have the boys here, it's like super special.
Have you dove before, boys?
Yeah. I've done a little bit of my time.
Oh, yeah?
A little bit. A little bit. It's been ages since I've dived, so I'm looking forward to getting into the water, but, you know, I've got a bit of a cold, so might not be able to hold my breath for that long.
George?
Nah, just stage dive when I was Not at all, brother. I can barely swim.
Yeah, let's just break the law.
Yeah,
and
apparently
snoop
there's this massive stingray that's like a kaitaki there that's just always there.
I see that, I'm out, back on the shore. I don't worry about that. If I see a shark, someone's getting a hiding. You know, they keep talking about stingrays. I'd already told myself, if I see a stingray, I'm out. I don't care about what we're shooting today, I'm out. I'm out of there, don't worry about that. I know, I'm that kind of guy that if the stingray's gonna hurt someone that day, it's me.
Are you nervous, X, going over?
Nah, I'm not actually. I'm nervous about not being from there and not catching anything. But nah, I'm not. It's just, you know, one of those things that I always knew I'm Te Patuai. I know I'm from there, rep it hard, but never been there. So, but knew one day I'll get there, you know, and so today's the day.
Oh, mean.
So yeah, that's it's going to be very special, but it's very grateful to have you here too. My brother's here. To reconnect with Britain, it's super special. The Williams whānau, his whānau, they're the ahika of our hapu, so it's special in that sense because I haven't seen them for a while.
Yeah, Haran, I hope you're ready today. We're going to off to Motiti Island today, brothers.
Hey.
On that mode of transport.
Ooh. Well, good question. Is there a weight limit on waka?
I'm pretty sure we'll get there in one piece.
Well, lucky we're all on 6-week challenges.
So we arrive at the hangar and we meet Cousin Britain, smooth operator. So I'm interested to see where the cousin's going to take us.
Assuming we're going to get in the morning and go for a dive, cuz?
Yeah, now we've got a couple of good posies for us today, brothers. Local names, Stingray Bay, Shark Alley, and just for you, my bro, Octopus Sucker.
Thank you. I've never free dove before, something I'm very scared of, but I'm excited to do. And I just want to do the kinda thing where you go like this into the sack. And make sure they're all off size.
So, but on a serious note, like, how deep are we talking about? We're not.
Nah.
Because we all got, like, breath hold records of, like, 2 seconds, so.
Yeah, well, if all else fails, we've got another posse where we take all our koanga reo kids to as well.
That's us.
I feel much better there. We're talking to Britain about coming to Motiti Island and having a little dive in that, and so I'm fine. I can just swim at the top, you know? I don't need to be going out and doing what all they're doing. I'm just gonna see. He said there's a few stingrays. I'm not going near those.
Did I say? Did you?
When I stepped on the plane, there was a steering wheel in front of me, so I was thinking, if you go down, am I doing this?
The plane ride was, it was pretty awesome, man. But yeah, it was tiny ass plane that looked like a car, and it goes up in the air. I was like, this thing work? It smells like 1967.
The flight was little. Pretty buzzy though, just like, you know, you just take off out of this like little city and for a little while you're just cruising and you come into this island.
The flight over was actually pretty beautiful. The sticky part was leaving the nice, pristine runway in Tauranga and seeing the nice, pristine runway here on Motiti.
Bro, when we were coming on that thing, I was like, that don't look too smooth. But it worked out. We landed. Cuzzy, cue the Top Gun music.
Oh, we made it, B?
We made it, cuz. Feels like a different planet, eh? Just flying in a tiny-ass plane that looks like a Horan Commodore, landing on a paddock. See, Uncle Harold? What's the saying? When the tide is out, the table is set.
Lo and behold, when we get here, the usual suspect, my Uncle Harold, eh? I'm sure he's following us around. I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah, we didn't even know you were coming. I've been here for a couple of days.
Yeah?
Gotta give her a life jacket back, oops.
Oh.
My bro.
This fella said you'd be.
Oh, you're not going skiing, brother.
That was me.
That was me, mate.
That was the smallest plane I've ever been on. Definitely putting on your own life jacket and you stood under the seat. But it was actually quite beautiful, really beautiful. Then I'll go. Yeah. Could have missed those guns.
Good to see you, Uncle. Wow, that was mean to see Uncle Harold. How cool is that, eh? We just meet and hang out with him once and then see him, and it's just like, that's our uncle. So here we are, brothers. Told you all right, safely.
That was an experience.
Hey.
I hope you fellas brought your fellas' passports, but yeah, no mai hara
Oh,
mai.
yeah, we're just waiting for customs to open.
This is all foreign to me. It's like, this is the airport, right here. All these people. That lady over there is apparently customs, you know? There's a little tower box, I guess that's the tower for the airport, but it's pretty mean. See you guys. I see you again, mate.
Don't tell Mum you saw me, because then she'll go, you see your uncle more than you see me.
See ya.
So awesome to be here. I never would have come here. Actually didn't really know this was an island, so I'm looking forward to getting amongst it.
Now, being here on Motiti, first time for me, but I'm stoked to be here for X on this whenua, yeah.
I'm pretty excited to be here with my boys, just cruising to our beach. First time ever for myself, and to have them here with me, I feel very supported, but at the same time, I feel it's just special, really.
Hey.
That'll be a moment for me that I always remember of this trip.
Gotta dive all the way out there.
Well, brothers, no mai hara mai. Welcome to Wairanaki. This is one of our taonga here at the island, and one that we fiercely protect. As you can see, the rock just in front of the kids there, her name is Muritai. So a story about Muritai is that any newbies that come to Motiti, I kid you not when I say that if you jump onto that rock, it starts to rain and you get stuck here for at least a couple of days. I've actually seen it happen, so I'm a true blue believer. As you can see in front of us, it's not the best conditions, but still safe as. That's the beauty about Wairanaki, is that we bring our pepes and our kuanga reo here to come learn how to dive as well, so yous will be safe here.
Hope for us. It's hope for us.
I'm just excited to see what this island has to offer, because I feel like no one really dives it, you right? So there should be a lot of things to see.
The equipment we're going to be using is your mask and your snorkel. When we get into the water, just spit into your mask, give it a bit of a wipe, and then wash it with the moana. Shark Alley's that way. Around that way is Stingray Bay.
I think he's more trying to scare Jordan, if anyone, with the stingray and the sharks, because I love a good shark dive.
But other than that, if we're ready, any partai, we'll get into it.
Sweet.
In there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Going for a dive today, I feel pretty nervous, I'd say, because I'm from here, but I've never dived before, and we have to provide. And as Uncle Harold said in the last one, it's impossible to go hungry here, so if we don't provide anything, we're useless.
I think these other guys are kind of lying, eh? Like, they have been for dives before. They just don't want to be seen as divers, you know, undersell and over-deliver. But I really have never been for a dive ever. Definitely my heart was racing, because you don't want to drown and be that guy that everyone has to save, and like, you become that guy.
Yeah, pretty pumped going into the water. Nervous because usually when I go diving with scuba tanks. This is the first time I had to rely on my own scuba tank.
So I got on the water and I was just number one stoked to be swimming in my moana. But I was amazed at how like clear it looked underneath, and it was quite pretty. I don't know what the heck I'm doing really, but it didn't take too long and I started seeing quite a few kittens underneath, and I was like, oh, that's pretty much it. Just get a breath and go down and pop it off and grab it. So I started doing that, getting a bit of a rhythm going.
Put these back or not? They're too small, brother. Now they're big if you put it in one like that.
They look bigger underwater than when I came out of the water, and I started to feel bad. You know, I'm just not sure of the sizing and stuff, but yeah, I started to get a bit of a pattern of consistent small kinners.
Well, we started, it was nice because it's almost like reef out there. You know, you can see parts where it's quite shallow, and then, you know, you swim 5 more meters and it kind of opens, and then you're like, okay, is there going to be a shark there? But once I kind of started swimming, it's actually really calm. So the nerves kind of relaxed after I kind of got in there, but definitely my heart was racing.
I've never caught a kiddo before. First day, let's do it.
We see punnet kinners in the shop and all that, but I never thought, like, what do they look like in the ocean, you know? So they're kind of like in these little like pockets, kind of sitting there. If you actually look and concentrate, they're everywhere. So once I realized that they were sort of reachable, I was like, okay. My first attempt going down and trying to pull it out, but then I was running out of breath, so I had to go back up, reset, and I was like, come on. Went back down again.
Yeah, off to Motiti Island today, brothers. On that motor transport.
Just flying in a tiny-ass plane that looks like a Horan Commodore, landing on a paddock.
Oh, we made it, Pete.
I hope you fellas brought your fellas' passports, but yeah, no my Horan.
Oh, yeah, we're just waiting for customs to open.
Just cruising to our beach. I'm pretty excited to be here with my boys.
You know, they kept talking about stingrays. I'd already told myself, if I see a stingray, I'm out.
Going for a dive today, I feel pretty nervous, I'd say, because I never dived before, and we have to provide.
My first kiddo, bro.
I feel very privileged to actually even be on this island, because you had to be invited into this island from someone from this island. This is those things white people pay like hundreds and thousands of dollars to do, you know, so, and I get to just do it with my family.
We're just on the other side of the shop. Yeah. There used to be what we call the refrigerator of the island.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. There used to be heaps and heaps of crayfish, and that's where we have always come to get crayfish with mussels. You guys love it.
The bro took us out to the spot where there's some crays. He calls it the refrigerator, and it looks pretty deep. And he goes and shows us, and he disappears. And I'm like, I don't think I can make it down that far.
Did you see the way up here, bro? Yeah. Crew. A couple of little crays here. If you want to know it, though. Yeah, bro. You just go to the bottom, and then just follow your way up. And there's a little crevice that you just follow up. And then sort of halfway up. You'll see a little crevice, and you'll see the end tip. And then yeah.
Britain had gone down and seen the craze and told us exactly where they were. The first time I went down, man, my ears were gonna pop, and then he just told me, no, just go back down, and if you feel the pressure, just blow your ears, which I did, which helped it, but man, I couldn't hold my breath for that long. I was like bursting to get back up, and same as B too, yeah. So we tried.
Well, I was telling Xavier today, like when we're in the ocean, I was like, bro, it's mean just to be a part of witnessing him experience coming back to a place that he knew he was from but never visited, and to see my brother go through that and to be here, you know, is awesome, and you know, that's just special.
Pretty much filled our bag.
Yeah, we got a full bag, eh?
That's us. Pretty much filled our bag.
We didn't get any crayfish or power, but still feeling pretty stoked. It's our first time doing this, so I think coming out with a sack full of kinnas and just getting in the water and having a go was a bit of a win for us boys here.
Once I got out, I was just kind of like quietly stoked. Like, I had quite a big fear about diving, like that I was trying to hide, and I could feel like the crew was trying to push me, like, and so, yeah, it isn't as bad as I thought, nowhere near as bad as I thought, and would I do it again? 100%.
Oh, yes.
What a day!
Hey, mate.
Tell you what, lads, how good was that?
Why don't you tell us, Jordan? It was your first dive. How was it for you,
Well,
mate?
you know, I was just actually thinking that. You know, all you guys being all humble. We haven't dived before. You know, I'm really the one who debuted today, and it was actually blooming special. Eh?
Oh, you did awesome.
I really loved it. Eh?
Nah, it's pretty special. Ming, thanks, X.
Oh.
The island is beautiful, bro. Ming Wairua, and especially at Wairanaki. Down at the beach, it was... At the Koanga paddling pool, boys.
I didn't realise how exclusive it was, you know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it actually felt mean, bro. Like, I don't know if we'll ever have the privilege of coming back here again, Motiti Island. Yeah, to have this experience here today is something that I'll remember forever. Yeah, it's awesome. How'd you find it, X?
Yeah, we've got to go back another time. Nah, very special, you know, brothers, to go there for my first time and to have you with me and to not be the only one who can't dive.
We all contributed to that kind of bucket,
yeah, brother.
Yeah. So where off to now?
We're going to go see Koro Pahu. He's like our beacon of our hapu, he's our pōtoro. He's a special man, so looking forward to meeting him and let him just settle our journey for the day, yeah. And, you know, just those who can't get to the island, we'll go and we'll provide for them and...
Oh, good.
Yeah, and have a kai, have a kai. Hakari.
For the feet.
Because I am hungry.
Hey, yeah.
And Margaret.
Hoi, ke whakapai. Tira, he koloria hona anu e ke a koe i hoa ngā mana tū au ni uri whai ui o ki tona i te rangi me te whenua i te nui o tau koloria tau. Tēnei ratu tuku whakahoke te runga ka a whakamoimisi ngā whakatai ngā koloria tangi a koutai manākene e chekene a mātou i roto hoka neke tanga. A huatanga ana hoke whāmai neke a mātou i takatū nei runga te mata whenua. Anei rā mātou ko tūtaki tēnei ahe. Ko horahia ngā kai ki mana hoke o mātou aroro. Hei whāngai no hoke o mātou tino na whāngai tonu hea ko mātou wairu i taro o te ora mātou māngai tautoko mai. Ai nei aka nei. Kia ora tātou.
I walk away having found another home, you know, because what Uncle and the cousins says, like, come back whenever you want. It's me. I'm there for the first time. X got to experience coming back to his home. Yeah, that's winning.
To be honest, today's been one of the most special days in my life, really, just because this has been a real bucket list for me to come to Motiti. It's part of my journey in my life, and to have come here today with my brothers, who I care and love a lot, it just kind of felt like it was meant to be, really.
Here we go, boys. Welcome to Kakahi. This is where my wife's family's from. It's where my kids are from. And we're gonna hang out with my father-in-law for a bit. He's my best mate. Well, the boys out here at Kakahi, because this is where my wife's Māori side is from, where her father's from. So I thought I'd bring out my father-in-law and hang out with the boys, and we'll go for a hunt. But I tricked him. I just want to get to know my father more. And with that, my sons can know who he is more and know who they are.
And what are we up to? We're going for a hunt or something?
Yeah, we're gonna go for a hunt. I don't know, I really know what we're doing. Dad he tells me these great stories about he'd go out here in the bush and with his boys and go deer hunting. I remember him taking me out there one time and telling me about his mom and dad, and that's what I was super interested in. I pretty much know nothing, but I just now I'm forcing him to go tell me. And I'm gonna learn it with you guys. So I'm like,
sometimes a whānau needs a new energy.
Yeah, appreciate it. So yeah, let's go out there and do it, boys.
Here it is.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my little hideaway.
Yeah. His X, his TK. Oh, you know the boys. It's Jordan.
Oh, welcome, boys. Welcome to Kakahi, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Kakahi. It's pretty small.
Another small village, but this is basically where I grew up down here.
Remote.
It's remote. Yeah, we're definitely out of our comfort zone.
I'm going to be honest, I got the heebie-jeebies when we got there. Anything that moved, I would look. And I'm like, wow. And then X noticed the pi waka waka hooning around, and I was just like, wow, what's going on?
So let's go for a tiki tour if you like.
Yeah, what are we going to get up to, Dad?
Let's make our way down the river, because a lot of us when we were young, we spent a lot of time down in the rivers anyway.
Yeah.
Fishing, eeling, hunting,
Yeah.
gathering kai. We have to go down and see Manu Lale. He was sort of like dubbed the mayor of Kakahi.
Oh, wow.
What does he do? What is it?
He runs the local dairy.
A dairy. Yeah.
His family's been here for generations, so
Yeah.
an Indian man who's been here for a very long time. He's embedded into this community.
Awesome.
He might even give you a rundown on the history of Kakahi.
Sweet.
He's got it all.
Who's got the lolly's got the power, eh? This is my first time meeting Uncle Terence. Lovely, lovely, beautiful man. Very, B was kind of painting him like staunch, but I just think he's a beautiful fellow, old Uncle Terence.
All right then, shall we go then?
Let's do it.
Sweet, all right. Jump in, Dad.
Why
In the
not?
front. Check the expiry date on the lollies, eh? All right there, so you're gonna show us around Kakahi?
Used to be quite a hive around here at one time.
Yeah.
With a lot of timber mills, several dotted around the area.
Yeah.
So at one time there was about 3,000 residents here.
Oh, wow.
But
I'll tell you what, they ain't here today.
definitely not here today.
I mean, it's a little town, not much people, but I'm just happy to be here. For B, he's just like, I want to know where my kid's whānau's from, so, you know, he's just pressing on it.
I brought you back to a place that you haven't come back a lot, eh, Dad? I remember you bringing me one time years ago when I first went out with your daughter.
Actually bring you out here to murder.
Yeah, he brought me out here to murder me. I mean, it's a pretty good place.
And I'll go find you out here.
Yeah, you can find anyone here.
We arrived, and my job here was to support B and be a part of that. Hei whakamahana I tana tuara, me kei. Yeah, but yeah, Kakahi's got some heebie-jeebies, I'll say that much.
It's where the locals gather. It's where they gather their supplies. It's the only one in the area.
Yeah. So this the countdown of this little town here.
The countdown of Kakahi, run by a very nice man who's been here for a very long time.
Got you. Used to have a store up there. Oh, this is the store, right?
Oh, is this his house here?
I think when we got out of the car, a few of the boys felt a little bit like the hills were watching.
Kakahi General Store and Post Office.
I think Jordan noticed how quiet I was and like how on edge, because there were all these little tohu and my Māori meter was going, there's something not quite right about this place.
So, Dialoa is the father of money.
Got you.
They used to have a store up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
the store, right?
Oh, is this his house here?
When we got there, I was just like, come on boys, something's going on here.
Kakahi General Store and Post Office. It's looking a bit closed in there, boys.
Oh well, yeah. Good to see that people operate on hours, not Auckland hours.
Yeah. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12:30.
They're living correctly.
This is the way you live life, man. We need those hours in Auckland.
They got their own road there, Daya Lala.
Oh, yeah.
Is he
his
the dad,
father.
eh?
It's named after his father, Daya.
Oh, Daya. It's a little town. We went to the dairy. Everything was faded in there. But it is what it is, you know? We got little towns like this in Aotearoa.
So, all right, Uncle. I'll come back for my bread at 5.
Hey, Uncle Terence sees all these photos and
Yeah.
what is that, like the history of the shop, or
Well,
does
that's
this used to be a photo shop too?
past residents of Kakahi. Yeah.
It's pretty cool, eh?
All right, then. Well, since Manu Lala ain't here, should we head down to the river? You can go see her down there. See if he's down there. Yeah?
Right.
Manu! Manu!
Doing manus down the river. Okay.
All right, Dad.
So this is the Whakapapa River, which runs from the mountain and it connects to the Whanganui River, which is down the end. This is actually an island. The Whakapapa runs this way and the Whanganui runs on the other side of it. So yeah, we spent a lot of time down here as kids, fellowshipping with all the other kids, aunties, uncles, fishing, eeling. Further back up in the bush, up towards the mountains, we're going rabbit shooting tomorrow. If you just look up behind where you are, plenty of bush up there that we used to hunt because we used to go up there with my dad, my grandfather, and yeah.
And just to let everyone know, rabbit shooting is tough, eh? Like that's a hard way to hunt for food.
I don't know what rabbit you're talking about.
Yeah. He said yes, he said yes.
So what's it like seeing what the boys, the twins, seeing their whenua, the wai?
I mean, I've only brought them here once, eh? Yeah. The placenta and that's buried here. Yeah, I can't explain it until maybe it'll click in when they get older, but I just want them to know, have those memories with their grandparents, with their koko here, and know that later on in life when they do connect it, they connect it to their koko being here and this is where they're from. I need my kids to know who they are and where they're from. And this is how I do it, you know?
Yeah.
Having kōrero with Uncle Terence on his whenua and listening to the stories on how it used to be and what the community used to be, or the mahi that used to happen here, made me think about where I grew up in Wairoho. Because it's a similar community, probably with the same amount of heebie-jeebies. But a lot of these small town communities and these little hapori that we have around the motu, that's all they are now, it's just stories. So, you know, ka aroha, you know, kia rātou. But yeah, it was cool to see how he lit up, talking about it, sharing some of his time here, so that was pretty special. Better catch some rabbits then, eh, bro?
Let's get some rabbits, boys.
Coming to Kakahi, I think at the heart of it is a really beautiful story, you know. My Samoa mate who grew up in Otara found love with a Māori girl from the shore who he's explained is a little bit disconnected. Him as a Samoan man wanting his sons and his whānau to be connected to who they are, so is off to go and see so that he knows. Like, I was actually thinking about it yesterday. It's quite special, you know. I'm pretty proud of my mate, and I'm glad that we're with him to experience this as well.
Brother, what's going on, bro? Beulah. Yeah, we're out here hunting with the boys today, helping the community out by culling some of the animals. Feeling pretty confident, you know. They are dangerous animals. Not a lot of people go hunting after these, but, you know, I thought, boys, let's be brave. All right, bro, thank you for having us out here, bro. Here you are taking us out for a hunt, eh?
Yeah, to shoot some rabbits and a few turkeys.
Yo! Mate.
We're not too accustomed with, you know, doing this too much, but how hard do you reckon they are to kill?
Pretty easy, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Good.
Is there any you know, health and safety stuff we need to be aware of?
Oh, just watching where everyone is and, I don't know, don't shoot each other.
All in the morning, don't shoot each other, guys. Growing up with the uncles, my karaua, and even my father-in-law, I've done a little bit of shooting. So shooting a rifle and working with guns is not new to me. So, you know, taking a quick look at us, what do you think our success rate is going to be?
Pretty high.
All right, that's us, eh?
Yeah, it's us. Let's go.
Right, Autobots. Out.
Yeah, going into the hunt today, yeah, I don't know what to expect there. I've never shot before, so I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. It's just not my thing. This ain't my thing. But I know X has been on heaps of hunts, and then TK, he's done a bit before. Beulah feels a little bit green like me, but the boys, they're pretty excited. We kind of want to get something we haven't been able to, so yeah, that's us.
No one down here.
Yeah, good.
You go? Yep.
Just ducked around the corner.
We're going to go hunt some rabbits and some turkeys. These are pests, apparently like a plague. And so apparently we're doing a good job for the whenua here.
Yep. You take it?
No, this is your hunt.
That's got to be.
Got a bit.
Walking with Awiri looking for these rabbits is tricky. I mean, they were everywhere, but the little buggers like to hide, you know? Every time we came over a ledge, they just ducked everywhere, and I was getting a little frustrated with myself and like, maybe need to be a little quieter. And I did see the boys behind me, and I saw them huddled up, and I knew some backstabbing talk was going on about my hunting skills, so I was like, there's no way where I'm gonna go back to those boys without at least a rabbit, so we rocked up to our first rabbit. A little bit nervous.
Oh, there's one that log. Go sneak in behind that log there. Might be. Maybe get up on that fence line, maybe.
We rocked over another ridge, lined it up, got my breathing right. I was like, it's like American Sniper, hit it on the out-breath.
Maybe get up on that fence line, maybe. Might be.
We rocked up to our first rabbit, lined it up, got my breathing right. American Sniper, hit it on the out-breath.
Oh, did he shoot that?
That was a standing one. I was like, no, I'm not gonna lean over for this. Wait, I see one. Just behind the fence line. And then the second one, I was like, nah, I'm gonna make this look cool. So I found the big stud, leant over, lied down on it, and just lay there like a model. Tell me when you see it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was pretty happy that I got something to show the boys, and I knew I wasn't gonna get mocked. So that was the main thing. Yeah, I was pretty proud, like rocked over, like, you know, The Rock when he walks into the WrestleMania and throws his belt over his shoulder. I was just like, done that with the rabbits. 20s. Boy. He's staying hungry.
Really? Holy shit. Two shots, 2 rabbits, not bad, eh?
Appreciate it.
We don't need to shoot, that's us.
When I had the 2 shots, I was like, oh, is he gonna come back empty-handed? And then when he came back with 2 rabbits in his hand, I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, boy. Where are we going next?
Maybe.
There's a rabbit there.
Because I'm a rookie, I didn't realise I got to go all around the motu trying to find me rabbits and turkeys. I just wanted to wait, but no, had to keep walking, keep trekking.
No more big for that turkey, G.
Long shot.
Got one.
Can you see it right now?
You see the stump here?
Yeah, I see that stump.
Look to the left. Running. I think it's gone in the hole there.
All right, Xavier. Yep.
I love how he walks around, carries the gun like he's in America.
That'll do. We're a guidance young man.
I heard a couple of shots. I didn't see his turkey, so he told me he got one. And I'm like, all right, bro, you got one, kind of thing. So.
Don't just walk everywhere. I'd probably lined up and walked 10 Ks. They just keep running away, you know?
There's turkeys.
Right. And then, boom, these turkeys show up.
Okay, one's at the back. There's 4. Yep, another one.
It's pretty hard to miss because there was about 10 of them. But luckily, one a lot closer came up into range.
Get another one. For another one if you want.
It was kind of like, okay, you know? Like, I don't know. Yeah, it was... I just didn't want to celebrate it, you know? But I'm grateful for the opportunity and the experience.
How is it?
We were back there going, he's going to shoot the cow.
Let's go have a look.
Go on, Jordan.
I can't.
Look it up, bro.
Yeah.
Hurry up, man.
Just hold the leg.
Oh, they told me I had to kill that. I didn't even want to. I killed a pig.
Yeah.
With a knife. But yeah. That maybe that's trauma to get.
That's some Haututū hunting right there, my bro. Hurry up.
Come on, TK.
Ready?
Oh, no.
TK.
I found 3 turkey sitting under the tree, and I went, there they are. There's my opportunity. Let's take this.
Oh, they're right there. They're right there. Got a shot, TK, yeah.
Disclaimer, my heart was beating real fast though. It was, and I thought, go back to your training, do the breathing.
Shots.
Got it. Got it.
You 2 of him.
Got it.
2 in 1 shot.
2 for 1, Brett. 2 for 1.
Finish off that one, cuz.
Got it.
2 turkeys, 1 bullet, 1 shot. That's all that was required today.
2 in 1 shot.
Safety?
I think TK started good, but he got a bit cocky, you know? He tried the 2 for 1 special, and then
You got it?
next minute he's trying to king it. These turkeys.
Just haymakers.
Yeah. blind shots. No. Te kohe, te kohe, te kohe. What a selfish man, you know? Bloody hell.
Bloody me. Holy.
Today with Te Kohe, it's just been an ongoing gloat. Two birds, one bullet.
Dudes, come on. All right, boys. That's done. How'd you guys find that?
Tell you what. Well, Rawiri wasn't lying when he said a high success rate.
Yeah, mate.
That's it.
I would like to go to one of TK's turkeys.
Yeah.
You guys ended up sitting on the hill having a nice relax. I went all around the mutu.
Hey, but you put in a good shot, though.
Cardio's done. Cardio's done for the day.
Man, yeah, that was fun, eh? I think this is the most successful hunt. You know, we all got to shoot a rifle, so that's cool in itself.
It was awesome, bro. Like, definitely our style, Haututū style. I just some of the responses. Georgie, you cracked me up, bro. You're the man. You're the man now.
Yeah, I think you're still brave, bro. Yeah, it's pretty brave.
That manaki stretches to the animal too, as far as Jordan goes. I don't know if the bro was going to get sick or have a tangi, but hey, look, we're all here to support whatever response comes out of all of us, eh?
Oh, well, boys, on to the next adventure.
On to the next.
That's us.
Tell your sons that they're Uncle Jordan. Man.
Yeah, you know, you took it out. I'm gonna tell them. Like, and I'm gonna say they were massive turkeys.
So you can say I carried it out.
Let's go.
All right, for sure, your stuff.
Help yourselves in there, mate. Yeah.
This weekend has been awesome for me, actually, because I just feel like we've supported our mate and doing something that I think is real special. My mate is doing something for his children, and I think that that's a real special thing.
Overall, this weekend has been pretty special. Ahakuanga heebie-jeebies. Ko te hononga I wainganui a tātou ngā boys I runga I Haututū hunters, koe rata me nui. The banter that comes out, but the camaraderie and the manaki that exists. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. My father-in-law, he's my best mate, and get to share him with the world and share how humble and how good he is as a person, and to see where it started. Sure, we got to hunt, but, you know, I got to show off my dad a little bit to the world, so love you, Dad.